What's up, y'all? This your boy Lucha Guy, and I'm back with another video. This is non-wrestling related because you know how to switch shit up. I'm not here just to talk about wrestling. I'm here also to do movie reviews. As if you all don't know, the YWC is dead. I mean, a lot of people had even stopped doing like wrestling videos. If they didn't even get off completely, they didn't switched over to other stuff because the YWC is just straight up dead. There's no really point of even doing wrestling videos unless you just want to plug your favorite product. I mean, I love plugging Lucha Underground, and I think it's odd that nobody on here covers it. So that's why I do the Lucha videos. But it wasn't for Lucha Underground, there would probably be like zero wrestling videos at all on my channel. I'm mainly here to even do movie reviews. So I'm here with the Superfly review. I know I already done talked about this, but since Sony bitch ass then gave me a copyright strike, so this one I'm not gonna show any trailers or anything. I'm gonna just show pictures only. Yeah, I'm just here to question where's black cinema headed after this. It seems like even though this is a good movie, good written movie, people still, were bitching. I mean, they think, a lot of black people were still thinking this is a step back after Black Panther. They didn't like the fact that he was a pimp. But I want to make this huge disclaimer now. If you actually seen a movie, it seems like some people didn't really see the movie. They might have just heard reviews or heard what it was about, and they bitch said this guy was a pimp. And he really wasn't really a pimp. He was just a big-time, high-level drug dealer. He had two women. He had the black chick right here, and he had a Spanish chick. Both of them had jobs. This black one you see here worked at, it's her job here. She worked at an art gallery. The Spanish one worked in the clubs and get dirt on guys and let them know, hey, those guys are balling too hard and, they're in here spending a lot of money. The Spanish one in the club just let them know what's going on in the clubs and who was balling real hard out there in Atlanta. This movie had one of the most funniest villain groups ever. A bunch of guys wearing all white. They were called the Snow Patrol. Yeah, a bunch of guys wearing all white called the Snow Patrol. Here is one of the guys right here. I had to almost laugh at this guy. I just thought this was like funny. I mean, he was throwing out some of the most weirdest insults ever. Like, let me get this together. He'd be like, you old slick perm wearing motherfucker. You skinny tight jean wearing motherfucker. I'd be like, okay, is this even an insult? This guy, he has this cross on his face. I'm like, who the hell is this 22, 23 Savage? I understand they're trying to be hip and keep up with the Atlanta, style right now. Cause one of the most popping rappers right now is 21 Savage out of Atlanta. And the guy who even wrote this movie, he was the director of the Thong Song and Drake's Hotline Bling. I mean, so they're gonna have some hip stuff in here. I mean, this is the guy right here. They really broke this guy pretty strong. He was jumping through fires. He was like, one scene, somebody had shot up like a barber shop. He had ducked on the ground, and all kind of people in the shop got killed, and he didn't. They kept on saving this guy. And he ended up, this is a spoiler. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're still here, it's on you. I give you plenty of time to leave. He ended up getting killed in a movie by a crooked cop by a woman. There was a crooked white guy cop and a crooked lady cop. The crooked lady cop ended up shooting him in the head. I just thought that the way he died kind of shocked me. I actually expected him to die a lot sooner. They booked him, the little knucklehead, and they didn't really give us much of a reason why he was even acting like that. He just spotted Superfly going in a strip club and was like, I want to be like that motherfucker. I want up next. I want my time now. I'm sick of that motherfucker. And I'm like, okay, why is he hating this hard? I mean, he was in the club throwing money. I'm like, okay, dude, you balling too, playboy. Why are you hating? I just didn't even understand that part, why he was hating so hard. I really didn't. But this movie had a really good cast. As you see right here, they had the Eazy-E from the Straight Outta Compton movie. He was Superfly's homeboy. His name was Eddie. He was not really a bad character. Superfly just have to get him because he'd go spend money on expensive watches like you see here. He would be starting up wars a little bit without Superfly's approval. He was like his right-hand man. He would help him out with pushing the drugs around. He wasn't a bad character, there wasn't really any really good characters in this movie. Everybody sort of did something bad. That's the thing. Some people looked at this as something negative. I guess in a way it was. But again, there wasn't really any good characters. It's just who you depended on, who you liked. But Superfly, they call him Priest, because everybody kept on talking about Priest. This movie had rappers in it like Rick Ross. I have a picture right here of y'all should remember Big Boy from Outkast. He was in T.I.'s ATL 2006 movie. He was just playing a politician in it. I actually thought he was gonna be kind of crooked. I guess in the way he was. He was filling on her ass and stuff at her art gallery. Um, but I mean, she had a legit job because some people are calling this out as pimping. I mean, I understand they didn't really have sex with anybody but Superfly. Um, they had legit jobs. They wasn't out on the streets selling their ass on no corners. So I understand. It seems like some people just bitched and bashed this movie just because it's not like Black Panther. I mean, like I said, everything cannot be Black Panther. And as you see right here, you even look at this picture here, how many black superheroes are there? I mean, you see Black Panther right there. But other than that, I mean, I know Green Lantern is black, like I said before, but they casted a white guy to play that role. They casted the guy that, what's his name? Um, Ryan Reynolds or whatever, the damn Deadpool guy. He ended up playing a role of the Green Lantern that you see up there. So Green Lantern, like, they casted a white guy to play that role. So I hope people don't think they're going to keep on making movies like Black Panther. Like I said, they got Jamie Foxx next year in Spawn. And like I said, Spawn is not nothing no Wakanda. Spawn will not have no kind of good outlook for black people. If you remember the 1998 Spawn, Spawn was a weird, creepy ass movie with weird, creepy ass creatures. It had nothing to do with no fairy tale land of Wakanda where black people are, living a good life. And the thing is, Wakanda is just some fiction land in a comic book movie. It's not like Wakanda is a real place on a map. Because you go outside most black neighborhoods, we do not see a Black Panther or Killmonger or whatever the hell Michael B. Jordan character was in Black Panther. There is none of that. What we see in most of our communities is this. We're gonna be seeing freaking snow patrols. Is what we see in our neighborhoods. We're gonna be seeing fellas that look like this, exactly like this, act like that, talk like that. This is what we see in our neighborhoods. So it's all fine to want to see a bunch of Black Panther movies, but like I said, there's barely any black superheroes, and like I said, every black movie can't be like a Black Panther. And another thing is this. If y'all have some ideas, I mean, hey, YouTube is a free site. If y'all want more, like, if y'all have a movie idea, bring it up. I mean, what kind of movies y'all want? Me personally, I wouldn't even say a Black Panther is the way to go. I think they need to even step backwards from even these psycho love horror movies like No Good Deed, The Perfect Guy, where somebody's dating somebody and somebody spazzes out, turning into a psycho serial killer. I think we've seen enough of those as well. Those movies is just a bad look as these ghetto hood movies. And by the way, this was not even nothing like Menace Society or Boys in the Hood. I don't know where people got that from. I really don't. Some people said it's like a 2.5 hour rap video. I guess you could say that. But like I said, this is not nothing like we've seen with Juice and none of those 90s hood movies. This ain't nothing like it's nothing like Boys in the Hood or New Jersey Drive or none of them 90s hood movies. You could even say South Central. This thing got nothing to do with those kind of movies. If anything, I understand people comparing it to like Belly. I think that might be the closest comparison. It might be on a level close to Belly. Not exactly like Belly, but I think it's the closest to a Belly, if anything. But that's just my Superfly review. I think it was a good movie. Do I think it was the best movie of the year? Hell no. I think this year's had a lot of good movies, and I think there's still tons of good movies still gonna come out. I will talk about the Purge movie, Equalizer 2. I might get into that. I might even review the first Equalizer a little bit in July before Equalizer 2 come out. Um, I mean, there's still gonna be a lot of good movies. Creed 2 is coming out. I mean, there's still a lot of good movies coming out even for black people. So it's not like this is the last black movie coming out of the year. I think some of y'all just overreacting, and I think a lot of y'all need to calm down. This movie ain't just gonna make black people get a bad stereotype. If y'all so concerned, y'all need to be boycotting these radio stations playing Migos and all these ghetto ass rappers, these ratchet ass lady rappers like Cardi B rapping about fucking guys. Y'all need to be boycotting some of these radio stations. You know, there's some more issues going on. I think that y'all just worried about Superfly like this is the worst movie to ever come out. Like I said, this is not the best movie of the year. Definitely not the worst. Like I said, I like Den of Thieves. That came out in January. I like that Strangers 2 came out in March. I mean, there's been good movies, and there will be plenty of more. The worst movie I think I've seen this year was Taraji P. Henson's Acrimony. Thought Acrimony was boring. My mom fell asleep in a movie. I had to keep on getting up. I was just getting up, getting refills on popcorn and ices. I wasn't even paying attention to Acrimony. We just had free movie tickets. I wasn't even giving a damn about Acrimony. This at least got my attention. So I don't know why people are whining and bitching. Like I said, everything cannot be Black Panther. So, yeah, it's not like this movie is just gonna have, white people look at black people different after we had a black president. And y'all say Black Panther was so great. This one little movie is not gonna hurt Black Panther's image. Y'all need to stop for real. If anything, then y'all need to go hit up Marvel and give them ideas for all these characters. I mean, maybe get a black good actor to play Green Lantern. Um, I don't even know who these other black superheroes are, these ladies and stuff, but y'all need to be requesting more black superhero movies in if y'all think that black superhero movies is the way to go. Like I said, I'd rather even go back to stuff like Poetic Justice, something at least with a positive image. As Poetic Justice had a positive image as well. There's other routes to go for black movies. I might have to do a separate video on my opinion about black cinema in 2018. But this is your boy Lucha Guy. I'm out. Peace.